I'm sure a lot of progressive-minded people will agree that the constitution that we have, 1999 constitution, is jaundiced, sick, and it is not applicable at all. It should be abrogated. It should be thrown away. And even the nation called Nigeria should be broken into pieces. Let everyone manage their cancer in a smaller way, in a smaller version. The Northern Elders Forum, NEF, has faulted the Senate move to review and alter some provisions of the 1999 Constitution as amended. According to these elders, federal lawmakers, since 1999, they have spent huge amounts of money to fund the constitution review process without any meaningful impact on the lives of the people. So the forum advised the National Assembly to direct its energy and mandate towards convincing President Muhammadu Buhari to bring an end to the insurgency in the northeast and killings in some parts of the country. The Northern Elders spoke at a briefing of NEF Director of Publicity Dr. Hakeem Baba Ahmed in Abuja yesterday. It will be recalled that the Senate Ad hoc Committee on the Review of the 1999 Constitution as amended had invited the public to submit memorandum to assist the further alteration of the provisions of the Constitution as amended. The invitation said all Nigerians had only 2 weeks to submit their memoranda on all aspects that require amendment of the current Constitution. However, NEF queried the value of such efforts in the past, saying it was convinced that this repetitive initiative of the Senate was a predictable waste of time, resources, and energy of the nation and should not be supported by Nigerians. NEF stated nothing fundamental or of any value has come out of these grand schemes to exploit our collective desire to address our political and economic fundamentals. This National Assembly is also following suit. It should not be encouraged on this path. Nigeria's future rests largely on its willingness to address major constraints to equity and justice. A functional structure, consistent, good governance, security for all citizens, a credible electoral process, growing understanding between and among all groups, and an economy that grows and narrows inequalities between classes and regions. Therefore, they said these national goals could not be achieved by a process that routinizes wasteful expenditure around false hopes. The forum maintained the legislature and executive branches of government have large quantities of reviews, recommendations, and reports from past attempts at amending the Constitution. These represent enough resources for a review if the legislature is serious about this vital national priority. Even this is not likely to produce a genuine effort to address the basic requirements of security in a stable, secure, and prosperous Nigeria, because both arms of this administration are unlikely to accept to put through wide-ranging views of the Constitution. The forum specifically reminds legislators and other leaders from the North that the character of our communities, reduction of crushing poverty, and widening distrust among communities should be their priorities. The Northern Elders Forum recommends the alternative of leaders of thought, elders groups and professional organizations, and representatives of government to freely discuss every element of our coexistence as a country under principles of voluntarism, genuine representation, mutual respect, and integrity of the process. A Nigerian People's Conference on Review of the Constitution will benefit from past work in this direction in order to contemporarily, in addition to contemporary challenges which the country needs to address in a context that allows free and productive engagements without predetermined ends. The outcome of this conference should be submitted to the 2 arms of government, which should provide for a referendum in the Constitution so that Nigerians can directly decide on how they want their nation to be structured and function. The North is willing to discuss other options that will do justice to the current Constitution and the future of our great country. Well, that's it. That's a lot. We all know that for them to try to, amend certain things with the Constitution, they are going to engage in stealing also. That's just it. They're not going to amend the Constitution and work it out. And of course, we know they're already earning a huge amount of salary, but they are going to kind of create a committee and they will begin this big drama. And before you know it, a lot of money will disappear again. Well, I am not in support of the constitution that we have at the moment. There are a lot that needs to be dealt with. There are a lot that needs to be thrown away, and there are a lot that should never even have existed. But when you look at what this Northern Elders Forum are speaking and saying here and their position, you would have thought somehow also that they are saying the right thing, like face insecurity. Yes, we know that all of these things have to be faced. But if you look deeper, you realize that there are some other things between the lines. I should know that this constitution and many things that we have at the moment, it is just there for certain people to benefit from. That's just it. Like, for example, if you look at the north of Nigeria, they benefit from VAT, benefit from tax of alcohol, yet they have Sharia. And you wonder, why would you benefit from the haram of other people? So to them, there is constitution, there are certain things that are there, and it works good for them. So when they speak, I don't think we should just get carried away most of the time. We should look in between the lines and see for ourselves what it is all about. Someone said, what is needed in Nigeria is good governance and not constitutional review. All these reviews are a ploy to squander money into pockets of some few individuals. Nigerians need good governance devoid of corruption. That's just it. Why come up with some new constitutional review bills and laws when you will not respect or obey it? When you believe you are above the law? That's what we should begin to ask. You are coming up with constitutional review, coming up with these bogus criminal exercises. Yet, what we have, few of it are not even worked upon. Why don't they come up with bills and put in the constitution that any politician that is found wanting, any politician that is found involved in crime will be killed, hanged, or be thrown in the dungeon forever and will never see the light of the day, and everything that he has acquired in his life will be taken away from him. But they will never sign such. They will never accept that. But now they want to do constitutional review. Now they are asking that the people should in 2 weeks, as if they are paying you, in 2 weeks, you should bring forward what you think should be amended. What should be amended is very simple. They should introduce a new law that you criminals should be hanged, just like how you people are pushing for hate speech. Someone said, let's implement this one to the letter first before we talk of review. Or better, still pick one of the constitutional conference report and implement it. But when everyone keeps pointing 99 constitution, it means something is wrong. And someone say, yeah, he supports the review. Well, I don't know what your own take is as regards this constitution review. They are saying that there shouldn't be any of that. The Northern Elders Forum, NEF, and they have faulted the Senate's move to review and alter some of the provisions of the 1999 Constitution as amended. I know you guys have your own take, your own opinion as regards it. You think that the Constitution should be done away with, thrown away, or they should amend the one that we have on ground. And what do you think about this Northern Elders Forum? What do you think they are saying?